Well, hello, softball fans, and welcome to Schaefer Park, Day 2 of the WT Invitational, as we start your day off with Eastern New Mexico out of the Lone Star Conference taking on Colorado Mesa from the RMAC. I'm Lucas Kinsey. Glad that you could be with us today as we again start Day 2. The Thunder Vision production team bringing you this broadcast today. Your director will be Jordan Condi, and on the camera, DJ Brooks. So again, this matchup featuring two really talented teams. Eastern New Mexico, they got a win yesterday in their game against New Mexico Highlands. It was a close one. 6-4 was the final in that game as they had to come back from a 4-1 deficit that they were facing going into the sixth inning. On the other side for Colorado Mesa, a hard-fought game against West Texas A&M, low scoring, and Mesa dropped that decision 2-1 as the Lady Buffs got an incredible pitching performance out of their starter, Heidi Vorthrams. She went the complete game and only allowed, again, the one run and struck out 14 batters. So for Colorado Mesa, they're trying to find the offense today. Only 3 hits in that 2-1 loss against WT yesterday, but Colorado Mesa, a team that, going back and looking at last season, they were one of the top teams in the country in terms of offensive production, so you know they can get the bats going. The records for these two teams, Colorado Mesa, 2 wins, 4 losses. They played tough competition, and in each of their 4 losses they have been close, going back to last weekend in tournament play, and then yesterday, obviously, in just a 1-run loss here to the host team, West Texas A&M. On the other side, Eastern New Mexico, they're off to a good start, 5-3 overall record for the Greyhounds, led by head coach Amanda Feeful in her second season. The Greyhounds yesterday, mentioning that win, that 6-4 win over New Mexico Highlands, they got an incredible performance from their center fielder, Azalea Martinez. Martinez started the first inning off with a solo home run blast over the left field fence. And then in the 6th inning, she came through again. They had runners on first and second, and Azalea Martinez cleared those bases as she brought both runners home with a 2 RBI triple. That led to Eastern New Mexico making that big run and eventually winning the game 6-4. Today for Eastern New Mexico, they are the home team, so they start in the field. It'll be Emma Sutherland in the circle. Let's pull up Colorado Mesa's starting lineup, the batting order for the Mavericks to get you ready for this one. Dakota DePaulo will lead off things for Colorado Mesa, the designated player today, wearing number 21. Maya Arrieta will bat second, playing second base, and then batting third, Ava Fugate, the first baseman. So we'll see if Mesa can find this offense today. Eastern New Mexico, the home team in the gray uniforms with the Kelly green pants, and we are ready to go. Day 2, softball action, a high fastball inside. Misses for ball 1. Chopped foul, and so we're even at 1-1. This Mesa Maverick lineup offensively, looking at batting averages, a little lower than what is usual for this team. Riley Crouch batting 5th is the leading hitter at a .375 average on the season. DePaulo hits .250 right now as she steps out of the box, and umpire comes up and gives her some instructions. In the circle, Emma Sutherland, the pitcher for the Greyhounds, 4.67 ERA as she gets the batter to swing and miss on that one. And so a good start for Sutherland. Again, wearing number 23, 5'5" sophomore from Graham, Texas, a transfer from Weatherford College. Making her 4th appearance this season. She's thrown 6 innings, 4 earned runs, has 8 strikeouts, make it 9 as she gets the first batter looking. So a good start for Eastern New Mexico. They got a strong pitching performance yesterday out of number 22, Taylor Harrison. She came on in relief for the starting pitcher, which was Brooke Ledger. And did a really nice job, didn't allow a run. Again, they were trailing 4-1, and Harrison came in and did a really nice job in the circle. Right here for Colorado Mesa, Maya Arrieta, the second baseman. Right-handed batter steps in. Good eye on the first two pitches as it's 2 balls and no strikes. Third ball that's up and misses. Some good heat on the pitch there, but not able to find the strike zone. So a walk and a good start for Colorado Mesa as the second batter comes up and is on base. Mesa has some speed on this team. We saw that yesterday. And it'll bring up first baseman Ava Fugate. Runner on first. We'll see if they try to move Arrieta. Good jump, but she stays there, and a pitch is in for, called strike 1 from Emma Sutherland. Fugate, a 143 hitter this season. Good swing. Fouls it back. These Mesa Mavericks last year in 2022 had a 45-9 overall record. They won a 6th consecutive RMAC championship as they were in a very impressive 35-3 in conference play. Pitch misses outside. Runner baiting the catcher. But ahead in the count right now, Sutherland at 1 ball, 2 strikes. And again, 1 out with the first batter of the game, DePaulo, striking out looking. Runner's going. And she's safe. Throw was a little behind where shortstop Begay would have liked that ball to have been. And so good speed. Runner is on second. And that's Maya Arrieta. Now can her teammate bring her over to third or bring her in for a run? Ava Fugate chops it down the middle. Big A will make the play with the throw over to first, but they do advance the runner to third, now 2 away in the top of the first inning. No score. Day 2 of the WT Invitational. Today we'll have 4 games coming your way here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. This one followed by Colorado Mesa against West Texas A&M, rematch of yesterday's 2-1 victory for the Lady Buffs. 2:30 will feature New Mexico Highlands against Eastern New Mexico. And then the last game will feature West Texas A&M against Fort Lewis. The Skyhawks will make their first appearance at 4:45 today. Adjusted schedule from the original tournament schedule after Texas A&M Kingsville decided to not participate. So here's a 1-0 pitch from Sutherland that's in for a strike. The batter, Brandy Holler, left fielder. Holler, good eye, stays off that one as well. Holler, a .250 hitter this season, making her 17th plate appearance. 4 hits on the season. And one of those a double. Still looking for her first RBI. She's got an opportunity with Arrieta standing over on third base. And that might do it. Nope, it's going to be a third out. Went right to the left fielder. Good play for Gress of Eastern New Mexico to make the catch and get the Greyhounds out of the inning. So one runner stranded for Colorado Mesa and no score as we head to the bottom of the first. You're watching the 2023 WT Invitational.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
All right, we'll look at Eastern New Mexico's batting order for you as the Greyhounds get their turn here in the bottom of the first. No score. And Jennifer Gress up first for the Greyhounds, the left fielder who just made a nice catch out in the outfield to secure that third out. There's a look at the batting lineup. Key player for the Greyhounds is the player on deck right now, Azalea Martinez, the center fielder who had a hot day yesterday against New Mexico Highlands. Gress, the batter right now. And on the season, a .357 hitter. 10 hits already this year, 5 RBI. She's walked 6 times, struck out 7, and has 1 home run this season. And that pitch is in for a strike from number 14, Hannah Sattler, who really had a great pitching performance yesterday. Only allowed 5 hits, just 2 walks against West Texas A&M in a 2-1 loss. It was really just there's going to be a hit by pitch, so Gress will take first base. Yesterday was just a game where each side had excellent pitching and strong defense. Here's a look at the last play. Up next for Eastern New Mexico, it'll be the young lady we've been talking about, Azalea Martinez, number 7, the 5'8" senior from Albuquerque, who is hitting a nice .433, slugging percentage of .767. On the season, 5 doubles, a triple, which was yesterday, again a 2 RBI triple, and 10 RBI on the season with 13 hits. She's looking over to head coach Amanda Feeful to get the call in. First pitch from Hannah Sattler is in for a strike. I think that's the way you got to pitch Martinez, is use the corners, use some movement. If she gets a fastball that is down the middle, watch out. And I say all that, she's going to drop a bunt to advance the runner. So how about that unselfish play from Azalea Martinez? Is the call in for her was, hey, we want you to move the runner here and get Gress over to second base, and she did it. So Alondra Vasquez, the next batter up here for Eastern New Mexico, the catcher number 29, junior out of Santiago, Dominican Republic. First game of the day here at the WT Invitational Day 2. And again, these two teams yesterday, Eastern New Mexico with a 6-4 win. Colorado Mesa suffered a 2-1 loss. You just get the feeling with this Mesa Mavericks team that they're a lot better than what that record shows so far, playing the solid competition to start their season at 2-4. They've got good defense, just waiting to see if their offense can come alive here this weekend in Texas. There's a good pitch from Sattler. Outside corner for a strike. On the season, Sattler with 6 strikeouts. Alondra Vasquez for Eastern New Mexico, a .391 hitter on the season. 9 hits, 10 RBI. Oh, she crushes this one in the gap. That's through. That's going to score a run. Vasquez will head around and will slide in to second base. Like she was starting a slide. Hopefully she's okay. Kind of slow to get up. That was a nice hit to score the first run of the game. The RBI double for Vasquez, bringing Jennifer Gress home. So the 4-spot hitter, Tegan Witzel, up, the designated player, number 91 yesterday, was very patient at the plate as she was hit by a pitch, walked several times. On the season, a .385 hitter. Her team already up by 1 run and a chance for more with a runner at second base. Trying to get that outside corner against the lefty. And Sattler just missed. Oh, good pitch. And she got Witzel swinging in the first strikeout there for Hannah Sattler. Out number 2 in the inning. This is Ashley Nickerson for Eastern New Mexico, number 25, the freshman out of Santa Fe, Texas. An opportunity again with the runner on second base. That's Alondra Vasquez. Fastball past the batter to even the count at 1-1. Sattler in this inning has now thrown 12 pitches. Has allowed the 1 run off the RBI double. The bat of Alondra Vasquez. Greyhounds dugout making some noise now, hoping that Nickerson can come through. 2-1 pitch, hits it high in the air, but it's going to go right into the glove of left fielder Brandy Holler. So that'll be the 3rd out, and the Mavericks get out of the inning, but not before surrendering a run. Eastern New Mexico, 1 hit, 1 run.
Welcome to Shimon Dental Group, where every day we're excited to see our patients and treat them like family.
We are dedicated to providing you with the highest quality care in a friendly and comfortable environment. Shimon Dental Group's patient-focused philosophy puts your needs front and center.
We are constantly investing in leading-edge technology. Innovations that speed the treatment process and improve aesthetics. We're expanding the breadth of our cosmetic and restorative services through training to provide the best possible outcomes.
Just with the level of commitment that they show to taking care of my family and I, it's absolutely unmatched in this town, so I've been very happy with them.
Brightening smiles for more than 3 decades.
Contact Shimon Dental Group for your appointment today.
one hit. Welcome back to Schaefer Park. As much better temperatures today, which sounds crazy, as some of you may be watching thinking it looks pretty cold there, but yesterday it was a lot colder. We started the day off with the wind howling and 20 degrees, 24 degrees yesterday. Wind not too bad right now, and softball action pretty good between these two teams. Eastern New Mexico leads 1-0 after one inning of play. Colorado Mesa will come back and try to get their bats going as Riley Crouch leads things off in the top of the second. Crouch, a .375 hitter. 1 home run this year and 4 RBI. Trying to place that pitch on the inside corner. Sutherland just missed. Oh, she got a hold of this one, and that ball is gone. Home run for Crouch, and the Mavericks get their first run of the game. It was out quickly, and she took that fastball for a ride. And Riley Crouch, second home run this season. Here's a look at the replay. You see her trotting around the bases. Riley Crouch, good hit. And we're tied just like that. That's that offense that I was talking about. Colorado Mesa knew they needed to find today. So after that, it'll be Michaela Westmoreland, third baseman, that will step in. Yesterday had a good performance both defensively and offensively. Laid down some nice bunts, got on base, got around. She's going to hit this one up in the air, take a bounce. She's got the speed to get there, and she did. And you can hear that Mesa Mavericks dugout feeling good right now after a home run. Follow that up with bunt single. And Ashley Bradford up next, the shortstop. Bradford trying to get her offense going, hitting just .056 right now on the season, with 1 hit, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts on the season. Bradford, a senior out of Tucson, Arizona. Hits it high up in the air. Should be an easy play, and it is, for first baseman Ashley Nickerson. 1 out.
Catcher number 8, Olivia Whitson.
So it'll bring up the catcher, Olivia Litzen, for Colorado Mesa. Just a freshman out of Grand Junction, Colorado. Good pitch, runners going. The throw is there, and the runner slid underneath that tag. It was a really strong throw from Vasquez. But give credit to Michaela Westmoreland using her speed and a good slide to get underneath that tag, and so she's over at second base. With 1 away, and Olivia Litzen, the left-handed batter, an opportunity to move the runner over, and a big jump over on second base from Westmoreland. And probably the fastest player on this Colorado Mesa Mavericks team. Oh, 0-2 to Litzen. She'll hit it to third base. That'll get the runner over as the Greyhounds make the throw for the second out. So now it's up to Bella Aragon to see if she can
Fielder number 10, Bella.
bring home a second run. We're tied 1-1. Thanks to a solo blast to start the inning off from Riley Crouch. Hit it in between left and center field. First pitch is outside, ball one. And you wondered if we would see the long ball more today, because yesterday there was only one home run hit in all 3 games combined. That was from Eastern New Mexico's Azalea Martinez. Had a lot of balls that were hit up in the air, and the wind kind of kept it back. This ball is foul. Close. That slap attempt down the third base side. Mentioned the weather. It is a very warm 38 degrees today. Supposed to warm up to around 60 degrees later today. And again, the big key is that wind not blowing like it was yesterday, making it a lot colder than the fans would like here at Schaefer Park. Good fastball. Thought that was in the zone, but umpire says it missed. 2-1, the count goes. Here's some of the Greyhound fans. They agreed with me. They thought that was in the strike zone. 2 outs, runner on third. Big pitch, and it's a strike for Emma Sutherland. So now we got 2s across the board. Critical spot for Bella Aragon. And Sutherland with the strikeout. Huge pitch there, getting the Greyhounds out of the inning, but not before 1 run comes across home plate here for Colorado Mesa. We're tied 1-1 after the home run blast from Riley Crouch. Back with more softball action right after these messages.
Since 1933, the Panhandle Plains Historical Museum has housed the vast history of Panhandle Plains, given back to the community, and provided educational resources to those who live here. Located on the campus of West Texas A&M University, PPHM is free to all students, faculty, and staff at WT. We offer volunteer opportunities, internships, and hands-on research experience. From prehistoric times to pioneer travels, there's something for everyone at the largest history museum in Texas. Stop by and see us sometime. Oh, and don't forget, go Buffs!
Welcome back to Schaefer Park. 1-1 score as we head to the bottom of the second inning. Eastern New Mexico up to bat. And we will see for the Greyhounds, number 4, Jokira Paredes. Watches that one in for a called strike, too, so she's behind now in the count, 0-2. Good inning for the Mavericks as they get the run on the board. And that's a third strike. Looking nicely done there for Hannah Sattler. Her second strikeout today.
Pitcher number 23, Emma Sutherland.
And good rhythm there for Hannah Sattler. She was not wasting time. And we'll see pitcher against pitcher here. Emma Sutherland steps in for Eastern New Mexico. Sutherland, just a sophomore again, out of Graham, Texas. And offensively on the season, a .333 hitter. Just her 4th at-bat. Oh, a little early on the swing, but a lot of contact there for Sutherland. She's behind now, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hannah Sattler's pitch count up to 23. Pitched a really good game yesterday in the 2-1 loss against West Texas A&M right now. Doing a good job against Eastern New Mexico, only surrendering 1 run. And also just 1 hit to the Greyhounds. Back-to-back pitches that miss out of the zone, so now we've run full 3-2 with 1 out and nobody on. Contact made. Sutherland sends this ball out of the park. Home run for Emma Sutherland on a full count pitch. Number 23 jumped all over that ball. Celebration is on there at the Greyhounds as they mob Sutherland. Here's the pitch.
Right fielder number 3, Mackenzie Patterson.
So after seeing Riley Crouch hit a home run for Colorado Mesa in the top of the 2nd inning, Eastern New Mexico matches it and now regains the lead. This pitch lightly hit to the shortstop and easily down to first base. Mackenzie Patterson shows off her speed.
Shortstop number 1, Madison Begay.
No, they bring Patterson back, so take the hit off the board. And Mackenzie Patterson, I think they said she stepped out first before contact was made on that slap attempt. She fouls the pitch back, so now she's 0-2. So big difference there. Looked like Eastern was going to have back-to-back hits as Patterson was trying to follow up Emma Sutherland's home run, get on base. Now she's down 0-2. Makes contact up in the air. And an easy play for Colorado Mesa out in center field. Aragon makes the catch. Madison Begay will step up next here for Eastern New Mexico, the shortstop. Really good glove defensively, did not hit yesterday, and getting her opportunity here today against Colorado Mesa. Watches the first pitch, outside corner, strike 1. Second pitch fouled off. Each team with a home run already through not even 2 full innings. The pitch from Sattler outside. Sattler thought she had that third strike on the outside corner. It was framed nicely by Olivia Litzen, but umpire says nope, that just missed. So instead, we've got 2s across the scoreboard as Sattler trying to get the Mavericks out of the inning. Jams the batter high in the air, and an easy play for the Colorado Mesa Mavericks. Second baseman takes care of that one, and that will end the inning. Not before Eastern New Mexico gets the solo home run blast from Sutherland, and they take the lead 2-1. We're back with more softball at Schaefer Park right after these messages.
WT student athletes drink low-fat chocolate milk post-workout because it helps replenish and restore muscles quickly to their peak potential. Scientific studies suggest that the immediate benefits of low-fat chocolate milk include boosted performance, improved training, and higher recovery rates in athletes. Add low-fat chocolate milk to your post-workout routine.
Go Bucks!
The best tailgates start with the best beef, and the best beef starts with Market Street. Market Street, where we do beef the best.
Well, great action so far today between these two teams, Eastern New Mexico and Colorado Mesa. 2-1, the lead with the Greyhounds right now as we start the third inning, top of the third for Colorado Mesa.
Leading off for Colorado Mesa, number 21, Dakota Kapala.
Back to the top of the order as it's number 21, Dakota DePaulo, a strikeout in her first plate appearance. For Emma Sutherland, 2 strikeouts that she has thrown today. Good pitch in 4, strike 2 there. Tried to get her to chase way out of the zone there, but good discipline from DePaulo, so she'll step back in with the count at 1-2. Oh, did she go around? They're going to say no. Check swing there, so it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. DePaulo stays alive. Just a freshman out of Littleton, Colorado. Graduate of Chatfield High School, where she helped her team last year make it to the 5A state tournament. She's going to slap this one over to second base. Easy play for the Greyhounds, and there's one away here in the top of the third. Good glove over there for Paredes, the second baseman for the Greyhounds. Brings up the next batter here for Colorado Mesa, Maya Arrieta. A walk for Arrieta back in the first inning. So watches the fastball catch the outside corner, strike 1. Oh, off speed and a lot of movement. And it moves right into the glove of the catcher for strike number 2. So now Maya Arrieta, the sophomore from Grand Junction, has got to be tough here, battling behind in the count. Hits it hard out to right field, and this one is out of here. Home run blast that just kept carrying off the bat. Didn't know if that one was going to hit the wall or if it was going to be enough to go the distance, and it is a second home run of the game for the Colorado Mesa Mavericks. Arrieta does the job there, and again, she was behind in the count. First home run was courtesy of Riley Crouch. Now Arrieta joins in, and we are tied again, 2-2. Last season, Arrieta had 5 home runs. This is Ava Fugate, first baseman. A ground out for Fugate back in the first inning. Light chopper that Begay will take care of for out number 2. And it brings up left fielder Brandy Holler.
Left fielder number 16, Brandy Holler.
Holler lined out in her first plate appearance. Watches that one low for ball 1. Holler batting cleanup. Good pitch from Sutherland, in for strike 1. Last season, Holler, a second-team All-South Central Region outfielder. Good eye there to watch that one for ball 2. She was also first-team All-RMAC selection. Last season, making 44 starts, hit .367 for the team, and led him in the power statistics. .826 slugging percentage, which last season was 14th in the nation. So she's a hitter, and this season hitting .235 with 4 hits. And there's another hit. Told you she was a hitter. Crushes that ball out into left field and reaches with a single. Still 2 outs, and the Mavericks with a runner on base.
Right fielder number 22, Riley Crouch.
And we will have a conversation here as Eastern New Mexico's head coach Amanda Fiefel will come out, talk to her team with a runner on first base, and the conversation, probably, hey, what do we want to do? How do we want to pitch to the young lady that's coming up next? Because that's Riley Crouch, who obliterated a pitch in her first plate appearance in the second inning. Solo blast in left center field. So you've got to be careful. You don't want to make a mistake here if you're Sutherland. Throw the wrong pitch and see Crouch give it a ride with the game tied 2-2. It's been a back and forth battle here between Eastern New Mexico and Colorado Mesa, game 1 of the WT Invitational. Lucas Kinsey alongside the Thunder Vision production team. Glad to have you joining us. So we'll see what the Greyhounds do, see what Riley Crouch does offensively for Colorado Mesa. They pitch it outside, runners going, and is safe. So Brandy Holler over at second base now, an even better opportunity for Riley Crouch. Ooh, big swing and a great pitch by Emma Sutherland. Threw it past Crouch. And especially for softball standards, Crouch, a taller player. She's 5'10", stands in tall in that batter's box. Pitch missed up high. Batter calls for time. Step out as Crouch will take another practice swing. In this inning, a home run from Maya Arrieta to tie it at 2-2. There's a good pitch, and count is even. This ball, you can kiss it goodbye off the bat of Riley Crouch. A 2-run home run. And how about a start of 2 for 2 today for Riley Crouch with 2 home runs and 3 RBI. And that was just a tough one there as the pitcher Sutherland giving up that home run. She is going to leave, and they'll make a pitching change. So we'll step aside, take a timeout. Right now, Colorado Mesa, the bats are warming up. Temperature is warming up today in Canyon. It's 4-2. Colorado Mesa leads. We're back after this.
Welcome to Shimon Dental Group, where every day we're excited to see our patients and treat them like family.
We are dedicated to providing you with the highest quality care in a friendly and comfortable environment. Shimon Dental Group's patient-focused philosophy puts your needs front and center.
We are constantly investing in leading-edge technology, innovations that speed the treatment process and improve aesthetics. We're expanding the breadth of our cosmetic and restorative services through training to provide the best possible outcomes.
Just with the level of commitment that they show to taking care of my family and I, it's absolutely unmatched in this town, so I've been very happy with them.
Brightening smiles for more than 3 decades.
Contact Shimon Dental Group for your appointment today.
Welcome back to Schaefer Park. The score 4-2, courtesy of Riley Crouch. 2 home runs today. She just hit a home run blast, knocking in 2 runs as the runner was on base. Brandy Holler standing on second. Now nobody's on, still 2 outs for Eastern New Mexico, and they'll try to get out of this inning. Pitching change made, and they bring in Brooke Ledger, who started yesterday in the game against New Mexico Highlands. Another good pitch. Just missed. Ball 1. Even at 1-1. Batter is third baseman Michaela Westmoreland. Fouls it back and into the stands. I think DJ Brooks was ready for that one on the camera, steady camera, and a foul ball makes the count 1-2. Bunt single for Westmoreland back in the second inning. She watches that one in for called strike 2. Big pitch coming here. Greyhounds would love to get out of this inning, and they will. Brooke Ledger comes in and does the job, gets the strikeout there against Westmoreland, and the Greyhounds get out of the inning. But the Colorado Mesa Mavericks do a lot of damage. 3 runs in the inning. Another big home run from Crouch, and we'll be back with the bottom of the third inning right after this timeout.
Since 1933, the Panhandle Plains Historical Museum has housed the vast history of Panhandle Plains, given back to the community, and provided educational resources to those who live here. Located on the campus of West Texas A&M University, PPHM is free to all students, faculty, and staff at WT. We offer volunteer opportunities, internships, and hands-on research experience. From prehistoric times to pioneer travels, there's something for everyone at the largest history museum in Texas. Stop by and see us sometime. Oh, and don't forget, go Buffs!
Welcome back to Schaefer Park as we start the bottom of the third inning. Pitch from Sattler in for strike 1 as she faces Jennifer Gress, Eastern New Mexico. Greyhounds trail by 2 runs, 4-2. They have been able to get their bats going, though, and Gress takes this pitch out to right field. Catch made. Coming over from the right field position was Riley Crouch. And there's one away. Mavericks, told you the offense, we're just waiting for it to kind of get going, and it has done so. 4 runs off of 5 hits, and they have left 2 runners on base, so it could be even more damage. Up to bat here is going to be Azalea Martinez. She bunted over a runner, was thrown out in her first appearance in the first inning. But she has the type of offense that can get things going yesterday. A home run, the only home run that we saw of the day at the tournament yesterday was off the bat of this young lady. And then she also had a 2 RBI triple. This ball hit hard out into right field. Crouch giving chase, and it hits off the fence. It's going to be at least 2 bases. Now trying for third base. Martinez has got to get down, and I think they got her out. Riley Crouch just threw all the way from right field, and Azalea Martinez trying to slide in was called out. What a defensive play by the Mavericks. That was close. Martinez is not moving as her head coach is challenging this call from the umpire over there. What an incredible play. First the hit from Martinez that nearly went out of here. But then an even better defensive play with a hose from right field. Riley Crouch, have yourself a game, young lady. Already 2 home runs. Now the defensive play with the throw to gun the runner out for the second out of the inning. Huge, huge play there for the Mavericks. So it brings up Alondra Vasquez. And Sattler's got to be feeling so confident in the circle right now, the way her team is playing both offensively and also behind her with the defense. Fastball in for a strike. Vasquez an RBI double in her first plate appearance. Speaking of Hannah Sattler, pitcher, today pitch count is at 42. She's allowed 3 hits, 2 runs, has a couple of strikeouts. Right now, nobody on for Eastern New Mexico. 2 outs, 3-1 count. And an off-speed pitch that fooled Alondra Vasquez there. So now it's run full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch. And that's a strike. Vasquez thought it was going to be inside. It was inside. It was on the inside corner for the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Mavericks all the momentum right now. We head to the 4th inning, 4-2 score. Colorado Mesa leads.
One West is the comprehensive fundraising campaign designed to fuel WT 125 from the Panhandle to the world. We will strengthen WT's impact for the Panhandle region and beyond through a historic, comprehensive campaign, raising $125 million by 2025. The campaign's 3 priorities: people, programs, and places. Now is the time to make a difference for current and future generations. One West.
When you choose natural gas, chocolate chip cookies get a little tastier. Homes get a little cozier. Bank accounts tend to put on some weight. Towels get fluffier. Showers stay hotter for longer. And our blue planet gets a little greener. When it comes to choosing energy that's clean and efficient, nothing else could be more American. Atmos Energy, your natural gas company.
2-run lead for Colorado Mesa as we start the 4th inning here from Schaefer Park. Day 2 of the WT Invitational. And this offensive party has started here for Colorado Mesa today. They lost yesterday and only had 3 hits in that 2-1 loss against West Texas A&M. Already today, a change in offense as we have seen 5 hits, we have seen 4 runs, we have seen 2 home runs, both from the same player, Riley Crouch. Her teammates doing a good job as well. Also a 3rd home run, I should mention, Maya Arrieta. So 3 home runs in this game by Colorado Mesa. Count 1-1 here to the shortstop Ashley Bradford. Ashley with a pop-up to the first baseman, her first time up. Good eye to watch that one out of the zone for ball 2. This pop-up should be handled and will be by the second baseman for the Greyhounds, Paredes. And there's one away. If you're the Greyhounds, you know you can get your offense going as well, but they've got to get out of these innings. They don't want to give up multiple runs like they did in the 3rd inning to Colorado Mesa. Brooke Ledger, again, the new pitcher for Eastern New Mexico in the circle. Ledger wearing number 20, the senior out of Albuquerque. And last year was 2nd in the Lone Star Conference in strikeouts with 167. Talented pitcher. That one's going to get through for a base hit. Olivia Litzen, the catcher, reaches her first hit of the day. And it brings up center fielder Bella Aragon. Shows bunt, now brings it back. That's in for a strike one. Good bunt, but charging and making a nice play for Eastern New Mexico. That was the third baseman, Contreras. Runner does move over to second base. Oh. Time was called. I was going to say the runner was off the bag and then Eastern was throwing it over there, but it was Eastern New Mexico's head coach, Amanda Fiefel, that was visiting with the umpire. So the runner is on second base. There are 2 outs after Aragon does bunt the runner over. And it brings up Dakota DePaulo, a strikeout and a ground out in 2 plate appearances. The lefty has an opportunity here with a teammate standing over on second base. Trying to get that inside corner, and Ledger just missed. Ledger on the season, 4 wins. Has allowed 8 earned runs, has struck out 27 batters already. This one chopped to the second baseman, got a hurry. I don't think that she got there in time. That's a good hustling play down the line by Dakota DePaulo. She is safe at first base. Litzen moves over to third. And now things get even more interesting because Maya Arrieta will step into the box. Her last time up, she took one over the right field fence.
Second baseman, number 11, Maya Arrieta.
And we'll see if the Mavericks try to move DePaulo over to second base. Looking like she may take off here. And she will. Catcher will throw. Trying to catch the runner at third. So now there are runners on second and third base. That was also, the pitch was a ball out of the zone. So now Arrieta can survey what she's got, which is runners on second and third base. 2 outs in the inning. Eastern New Mexico trying to get out of trouble here. Already trailing by 2 runs. Good pitch from Ledger. It was tipped into the glove. Good speed on that outside pitch. That one missed. This one, a short one over to the second baseman, and this time the Greyhounds do make the throw in time for the third out, so they do not allow any runs to come across here in the top of the 4th inning. No runs off of 2 hits, no errors committed defensively, and 2 runners stranded for the Mavericks. We're back after the timeout here from Schaefer Park.
Link is now Optimum, with award-winning internet, TV, and mobile, giving you the power to get closer and go farther with speed and reliability. With our new 100% fiber internet we're building, together with Optimum Mobile, voted #1 in customer satisfaction, you'll get the complete connectivity you deserve. And when you combine Optimum's award-winning connectivity with our 24/7 customer service, your future is only a connection away.
2-run lead still for Colorado Mesa as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Eastern New Mexico, some work to do as Mesa, they have caught fire offensively. Eastern New Mexico scored 1 run in the 1st inning, 1 run in the 2nd. Mesa with 1 run in the 2nd and 3 runs in the 3rd inning to get us where we are right now at this 4-2 score. New pitcher also for the Colorado Mesa Mavericks. Coming in relief of Hannah Sattler, we will see number 15, Kennedy Viss. Freshman out of Grand Junction, Colorado. 2 balls, no strikes to the first batter here. Number 91, Tegan Witzel. Strikeout for Tegan in the 1st inning. And having some control issues right now in the circle. 3 balls, no strikes. Witzel, good eye. Been really impressed this weekend with her plate discipline. She is not going to swing at bad pitches. Pinch runner for the Greyhounds. It's going to be Chandler Groves that will go run over at first base. No outs, a good opportunity here for Eastern New Mexico with the leadoff hitter reaching first. And now a chance for Ashley Nickerson at the plate. Inside pitch missed. So if you're Kennedy Viss right now, you just got to settle in, throw some strikes. She has yet to do so. Walking the first batter she's faced. That one's in for a strike. There's a look at Kennedy, in number 15, just a freshman. Pitch up and in for ball 2. Viss graduated last year from Central High School. First team all-conference, honorable mention all-state player. This ball slapped hard but foul. Played her club ball with the GJ Drillers and is majoring at Colorado Mesa in biology. Wants to eventually be a pediatrician. Right now she's got a 2-2 count, no outs, runner on first for Eastern New Mexico, trying to catch that inside corner, missed it. So now a really big pitch for the freshman. She does not want to walk the first 2 batters here with no outs. Her team up by 2, the Mesa Mavericks are. Nickerson watches it low and inside for ball 4. And we'll have a mound visit here for Colorado Mesa. They'll come out and talk things over with Jokara Paredes up to bat next for Eastern New Mexico. Again, no outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Greyhounds trailing by 2 runs. Colorado Mesa has had the momentum over the last 2 innings, both with their hot bats and also their solid defense. We've seen an incredible play out in right field from Riley Crouch as the ball went hit over her head, hit the fence, and off the fence she was able to throw the ball all the way to third base, getting the runner out for Eastern New Mexico, which was Azalea Martinez. She crushed the ball, and Martinez was heading around second, trying to get to third, and was thrown out. So you've had the good offense, you've had the good defense. But right now, Eastern New Mexico in a good situation here, trying to cut into this lead. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Paredes will watch that one in for strike one. Bunt laid down, going to move the runners. Paredes trying to race down to first base. They make the throw in time, though. Good job by the first baseman and second baseman for the Mavericks. But if you're the Greyhounds, Paredes does the job. Exactly what she needed to do, move those runners over to second and third base. And next up is Brooke Ledger, who on the season, coming into today's game, a 125 hitter. This ball screams out into right field. One run will score. Second runner around will score. A 2 RBI single for Eastern New Mexico. And Brooke Ledger has tied the game 4-all.
Right fielder number 3, Mackenzie Patterson.
Momentum shift. We've seen it back and forth, these two teams. It's been a great game to start off day 2 here at the WT Invitational. And now that momentum is with the Greyhounds. Viss will throw one in on the outside corner, missed it for ball 1. So Ledger's over at first base. Gets past the catcher, and Ledger is going to scoot over to second base. Again, pitching change this inning for the Mavericks. They went from Hannah Sattler to Kennedy Viss. Viss has gotten 1 out here in the inning, but also has surrendered a couple of runs. And now the Greyhounds with a runner on second base. Good pitch from Viss in 4. Called strike. Facing Mackenzie Patterson, who had a fly out in the second inning. Tried to get the batter to chase that one, and now it's 3-1. And Viss has got to really buckle down here. Cannot afford to have another walk. Madison Begay, 9-hitter, she's on deck, and then you're back to the top of the order. Low, ball 4.
Shortstop number 1, Madison Begay.
And it looks like we are going to have another pitching change here. Viss will come out. In replace will be Marissa Neem. So we'll come back after the Mavericks get the pitching change. The score tied again, 4-4. Great game here from Schaefer Park. We're back after this timeout.
For a onside kick. Landed on my knee pretty hard and ended up fracturing my femur. I ended up having to go back and have surgery. Even the day after I had surgery, I was back in the clinic here. It's nice to have people help me rehab at a caliber of what I'm used to feeling like I can do. One thing that I really liked was having the access to the turf, because that's what I'm used to playing on. Now, I mean, it feels like nothing had ever happened. You have a choice of where you can go. This is one of the best places in Amarillo.
pitching change for Colorado Mesa. Vis is out, and they bring in, Colorado Mesa does, Marissa Nem, 5'8", freshman pitcher, also from Grand Junction, Colorado. And her first pitch is in for a strike. Nem, see if she can settle in here with her team needing some outs. Just one out, Greyhounds, runners on first and second. And that pitch just missed, so the count goes to 1-1. She's facing Madison Begay, shortstop for Eastern New Mexico. The big play here in this inning was Brooke Ledger hitting a hard single through the right side out into right field, knocked in 2 runs as Nickerson and Groves were able to score. And that tied us up at 4-all. Pitch misses outside, so it's 3-1. And if the bases get loaded with just 1 out, and Eastern New Mexico is able to get back to the top of the order, this is going to be tough for Colorado Mesa to overcome. See if Nem can throw a strike. Nope. Pinch hitter here, Gress. Jennifer Gress was set to come up. Instead, it will be number 26, Marissa Rodriguez, that will hit here for Eastern New Mexico.
Pitch hitting number 26, Marissa Rodriguez.
First time for Rodriguez to get a plate appearance this weekend on the season. Rodriguez has not collected a hit yet, just her 4th at bat. And the pitch from Nem is in for a called strike. Bottom of the 4th inning, tied at 4-all. Just 1 out. Greyhounds. Ducks on the pond. And that ball slapped foul. I think right now, obviously you'd love, if you're Eastern New Mexico, for Marissa Rodriguez to get something hard through and drive some runs in. But if nothing else, there's 1 out. And next up, you've got your best hitter, at least in the tournament this weekend, Azalea Martinez, as she's on deck. So get her up. This one's going to get through. It's going to be a base hit out into right field. 1 run crosses. Here comes the throw to home plate. Safe is Mackenzie Patterson. And so it is a 2 RBI single for Marissa Rodriguez. How about that? Eastern New Mexico, we know they can have these big innings. We saw it yesterday in the win over New Mexico Highlands when they scored 5 runs in the 6th inning. Right now they have brought 4 runs across the dish. Here in this bottom of the 4th inning, they lead it 6-4.
Now batting center fielder number 7, Azalea Martinez.
So it is going to be number 7, Azalea Martinez. Bunt, a sacrifice bunt basically, to move a runner over in her first time up in the 1st inning. And she hit a blast into the right field fence, was thrown out trying to get to 3rd. So she's got a good opportunity here with runners on the corners. Still just 1 out for Colorado Mesa. It's been a tough inning defensively for the Mavericks. Pitch slapped over to second base. They'll get the out, but there will also be another run that will cross home plate, give the RBI to Azalea Martinez as Begay scores another run, and it's 7-4 Eastern New Mexico.
Catcher number 29, Alondra Vasquez.
So we'll bring up Alondra Vasquez. Already a double today for her in her first time up to bat. So 1 for 2, also an RBI. Second time up, a strikeout. Runner on second base. Ball hit hard out to right field. Riley Crouch makes the catch at the track. So the Mavericks get out of the inning, but wow, what an inning it was for Eastern New Mexico. 5 runs score for the Greyhounds off of 2 hits, no errors. And so the score is 7-4. Eastern New Mexico leads. We're back with more softball from Schaefer Park after these messages on the LSC Digital Network.
WT student athletes drink low-fat chocolate milk post-workout because it helps replenish and restore muscles quickly to their peak potential. Scientific studies suggest that the immediate benefits of low-fat chocolate milk include boosted performance, improved training, and higher recovery rates in athletes. Add low-fat chocolate milk to your post-workout routine.
Go Bucks!
The best tailgates start with the best beef, and the best beef starts with Market Street. Market Street, where we do beef the best.
Three-run lead for the Greyhounds of Eastern New Mexico as we move to the top of the 5th inning. Colorado Mesa was in control heading into that bottom of the 4th, but had some struggles with the pitching, walked several batters, and then Eastern New Mexico came through with some clutch hits. One of those from Brooke Ledger, another one coming from pinch hitter Marissa Rodriguez, and so Mavericks have some work to do. They'll start with Ava Fugate, first baseman, up to bat. 2 at-bats today. Is not registered a hit. And there's a good pitch from Ledger. And so now it's just interesting, that momentum shift. Just an inning ago, seemed like Colorado Mesa had things in control, and now Eastern New Mexico, a lot of chatter there, and the confidence has gone through the roof for the Greyhounds. Fugate, in her 2 appearances today, flied out in the first inning and then a ground out in the 3rd. Swing and a miss, and so a strikeout to start the inning. Good pitch from Ledger. She sets Fugate down.
Left fielder number 16, Brandy Holler.
Brings up Brandy Holler, flied out in the her first time up. A single, a blast that she hit out into left field in her second time up. Hits this ball high and hard. Still going back for it. And that ball's out of here. Goodness, it got up in the air. Yesterday, that would not have been a home run. Today, it's crushed. And it's another solo blast for the Colorado Mesa Mavericks, who they're not going away easily. Again, you're just looking at that come off the bat, and you're thinking, well, it's gonna go up in the air and should be playable for the outfield, but home runs galore today here at Schaefer Park. Next batter up will be, speaking of home runs, Riley Crouch, who is 2 for 2 today with 2 home run blasts. This one won't be a home run, but it could be a base hit. She's going to reach first base, and we'll see if that's charged an error to Begay. Had it pop out of her glove. Ball was hit really hard. Regardless, it's a base runner on first. Riley Crouch continues her hot streak of reaching base. And it will be charged as an error against the Greyhounds shortstop. First pitch, ball hit out into center field. Easy play for the Greyhounds. Catch made by Martinez. And there's 2 away.
Shortstop number 6, Ashley Bradford.
So that was Michaela Westmoreland with the fly out, and now up next is Ashley Bradford. 0 for 2 today. First pitch is in for a called strike by Brooke Ledger. Oh, that one looked good, and it is good. Outside corner this time, so a lot of movement here. Trying to paint these corners. Ledger ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Riley Crouch standing over on first base for Colorado Mesa, and that one is out of the zone. Again, Ashley Bradford looking for her first hit today. Senior for the Mesa Mavericks. Thought about that one. It was high. I don't think she went around. That's what the umpires say. Tucson, Arizona. And that one will be in the zone on the outside corner. A strikeout for Brooke Ledger. 1 run comes for the Mesa Mavericks in that inning. A home run blast by Brandy Holler, but the Greyhounds still lead by 2 as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning here from Schaefer Park.
Sponsor of WT Athletics. For your insurance needs, call Lacey White at 806-655.
This is a walk-on athlete. They train longer, put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
Jenkins Doors and Windows began serving the Texas Panhandle in 1927, and we take pride in being a part of your neighborhood. We don't use false promises or gimmicks. We simply offer quality doors and windows at a fair price, and we stand behind every sale. Jenkins is family owned and operated, and proudly continues the traditions of quality and excellence that started over 80 years ago. Call us at 372-4336 or stop by our showroom at 820 West 6th and let our knowledgeable staff help you pick out the perfect door.
Eastern New Mexico will lead this inning off with Tegan Witzel. You know, it's interesting, Witzel, you know, she's a good hitter, but really haven't seen her swing the bat much in this tournament because she's been so selective and has done a really good job of making pitchers throw to her. She's walked multiple times and has done a good job of just getting on base, being smart. Ball misses outside. And that one's up high. Again, some pitching issues, not at the start of the game for Colorado Mesa, as it was Hannah Sattler that started the game, went through 3 innings of work and did a nice job, but in relief there have been some issues in terms of control and players being walked. Right now there's a good comeback pitch for a strike to even to bring the count to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Witzel swings at this one and fouls it off. Marissa Nem, pitcher right now in the circle for Colorado Mesa. Love the number for Witzel as well, number 91, rare number. And being a basketball fan, it reminds me of Dennis Rodman. About the only 91 I can think of. That ball was just outside, and Witzel trots down to first base. The junior out of Carlsbad, New Mexico, taking Witzel.
First baseman, number 25, Ashley Nickerson.
And a talented athlete, Witzel's played soccer in high school at Carlsbad High School. Next up for the Greyhounds, ball gets, actually it hits the batter. It'd be in the leg there to number 25, Marissa Rodriguez. Nickerson. So Nickerson will take her base. She walked back in the fourth, and this time reaches on hit by pitch. Jokira Paredes is next up here for Eastern New Mexico. And again, look at the Greyhounds. They've got a good chance here to generate some offense with no outs in the inning and runners on first and second. Sanem and the Colorado Mesa defense got to dig in now. There's a good pitch for a strike. Ball hit, kind of a light bloop that they will get an out, force out at second base on just barely. Good job by the shortstop, Ashley Bradford, to flip that one over to her teammate at second base, Arietta. So there's one away. Runners on the corners now. For Brooke Ledger. Ball slapped through for a base hit. That'll score a run. Witzel crosses home plate. RBI single for Brooke Ledger, who is having herself a great game. Well, the pitchers for Eastern New Mexico really having a great game. Emma Sutherland, she hit a home run, a solo back in the second inning. And then Brooke Ledger, she comes on in relief of Sutherland. Does a good job in the circle. And then Ledger, a 2 RBI single in the fourth. Now another RBI single here in the fifth. And we'll have a pitching change. Colorado Mesa will go to, looks like number 9, Sarah Jorison. So we'll step aside for a break. Come back to score 8-5. Eastern New Mexico leads over Colorado Mesa.
Welcome to Shimon Dental Group, where every day we're excited to see our patients and treat them like family.
We are dedicated to providing you with the highest quality care in a friendly and comfortable environment. Shimon Dental Group's patient-focused philosophy puts your needs front and center.
We are constantly investing in leading-edge technology. Innovations that speed the treatment process and improve aesthetics. We're expanding the breadth of our cosmetic and restorative services through training to provide the best possible outcomes.
Just with the level of commitment that they show to taking care of my family and I, it's absolutely unmatched in this town, so I've been very happy with them.
Brightening smiles for more than 3 decades.
Contact Shimon Dental Group for your appointment today.
Pitching change for the Mesa Mavericks. They bring number 9, Sarah Jorison, on. And she will face left-handed batter Mackenzie Patterson. For Eastern New Mexico, 6 hits in the game, even though they lead by 3 runs. They have 2 fewer hits than does Colorado Mesa. They have left 2 runners stranded on base in this game. Mesa has left 5 runners stranded. 1 run in the first, 1 run in the second, 5 runs in the fourth, and now 1 run so far here in the 5th inning for Eastern New Mexico. Pitch outside from Jorison. Jorison, on the roster, is listed only as a first baseman and third baseman, so doesn't do a lot of pitching. Ball chopped to third. They will get the lead runner out at third base. Nice play over there between the defenders, Michaela Westmoreland and Ashley Bradford, as the third baseman charges, stops the ball, and then turns and flips it to her buddy Ashley Bradford for the second out. Still runners now at first and second, but 2 outs. And it will bring up a new batter here for Eastern New Mexico, Kiana Galindo, 5'3" senior out of Suarita, Arizona. Good pitch from Jorison in for strike 1. Mentioned Jorison, this is her 3rd appearance in the circle this year. An ERA of 4.20 coming into this appearance. Has allowed 4 hits. It's not collected a strikeout. Again, kind of their 3rd option, as Hannah Sattler has done most of the heavy lifting for Colorado Mesa in the circle. Oh and 2. Time called. A reminder, a lot of softball coming your way today at 12:15. Speed pitch out of the zone. Good eye by Galindo. 3rd game today will be New Mexico Highlands against these Greyhounds of Eastern New Mexico. And then the last game, we will see West Texas A&M take on Fort Lewis College from the RMAC. Jorison tried to get a fastball past Galindo, and it was fouled back. And there's a strikeout, first of the season for Colorado Mesa Mavericks pitcher Jorison. And that will end the inning there. Take us to the top of the 6th with the score 8-5, Eastern New Mexico leading. We're back after this timeout.
Since 1910, WT and the Department of Agricultural Sciences has provided high-quality education to the students of the Panhandle and beyond.
At WT, professors know me and are committed to my success.
If you want to get an ag industry job, WT is where you need to be.
I don't want just a job and a paycheck after graduation. I want a career where I can make a difference.
WT invested in my career. I intend to pay it forward.
The best tailgates start with the best beef, and the best beef starts with Market Street. Market Street, where we do beef the best.
Three-run lead for Eastern New Mexico as we start the top of the 6th inning. Lucas Kinsey with you here from Schaefer Park. Thunder Vision production team bringing you the broadcast throughout the entire weekend. Director today, Jordan Conde, hanging out with me today. So if you're the Mavericks, you got some work to do. They've proven they can generate offense quickly. Right now they trail by 3 runs. To start things off for the Mavericks, we'll see the catcher, number 8, Olivia Litzen. Is 1 for 2 today with a single back in the 4th inning. Way too early on the swing there. Litzen is behind in the count 0-2. And Brooke Letcher's done a really good job in the circle for Eastern New Mexico today. Look at Brooke. Has thrown 33 pitches, 3 strikeouts. There's another one. Make it 4 strikeouts as Brooke Letcher gets Litzen looking. Ledger has only allowed 1 earned run. That went off of a home run that she gave up to Brandy Haller in the 5th inning. And a first pitch in for called strike against the next batter, which is number 10, Bella Aragon. Aragon 0 for 1 today. Has a strikeout in the 4th inning, reached on a sacrifice. Count even here at 1-1. Mesa trying to avoid a second loss in a row this weekend. They fell to WT yesterday in a close one, 2-1. This ball hit down the line and fair. And Aragon with a stand-up double. See if that will be kind of the start that the Mavericks needed, as Aragon able to push it down the line. Mavericks going to have potentially a pinch hitter here. It was Dakota DePaulo was next up on the order here but they do make a change. Does head coach for the Colorado Mesa Mavericks, Mercedes Bodie. And it's going to be number 18, Miranda Pruitt, grad transfer from Tarleton State. That will step in here, big spot, with the team trailing by 3 runs, 1 out and a runner on second base. Ledger, good pitch in for a strike. Pruitt a little early on the swing and fouls it back. Just because she can. Catching it off the net was the catcher for Eastern New Mexico, Alondra Vasquez. Good pitch on the outside, and it's fouled off. There's a look at Brooke Ledger, who has not just been good defensively today in the circle, she's been really good offensively. Ledger with 2 singles since coming in the 4th inning. And also has 3 RBI for her Greyhounds today. Right now, still ahead in the count, but Miranda Pruitt making Ledger work for this out. And that will be a foul tip. She'll stay alive, force another pitch. Strikeout, Ledger able to sit down Miranda Pruitt. And there's 2 away here in the top of the 6th inning. Again, she had to grind for that one, had to work hard. Several pitches fouled off by Pruitt. Ledger comes back, throws some smoke, and gets the strikeout. So it brings up Maya Arrieta for the Colorado Mesa Mavericks. Arrieta today with a home run back in the 3rd inning. 1 for 2. And Eastern New Mexico going to talk things over as head coach Fiefel will come out. Short visit here with her team. The score 8-5, Eastern New Mexico with a 3-run lead. Top of the 6th inning, and the Mavericks, they do not want to leave that runner stranded. It's been an issue today for the Mavericks. As you look at the game line score, and it shows 5 runners left on base today for Colorado Mesa. One ball, no strikes. 2 outs. Standing on second base is Aragon. And now ahead in the count, the batter, Arrieta, going to force Ledger to throw her strikes. Pitched inside corner and called a strike. Greyhounds with a good start to the season. 5 wins, 3 losses. Picked up the win yesterday against New Mexico Highlands. Now trying to do it against Colorado Mesa. Good pitch from Ledger. And Maya Arrieta, if it's close, will be swinging. Upstairs, stayed off of it. Count has run full. Arrieta fouls it off. she did it again, fouled it off. Just hanging in there. Brooke Ledger's pitch count now up to 46. And again, she came on in relief. Back in the 4th inning for Emma Sutherland. Both players have done a good job for Eastern New Mexico today, both defensively and offensively, as Sutherland, remember, had a solo home run. Pitch up, missed, ball 4. So the Mavericks keep the inning going as Arietta trots down to first base, and Ava Fugate will step up, needing a big hit here just to try to cut into this 3-run lead. Fugate today hitless, 0 for 3. Good contact on that ball, but it's going to be foul. To look at Fugate, first baseman, junior out of Chehalis, Washington, out of WF West High School. Good pitch from Ledger. In for strike 2, so she's in control now with the count at 0-2. And I think that was close on the outside corner. Good eye from Fugate. Nearly a perfect placed pitch there by Brooke Ledger. She'll try it again at 1-2. Fugate needs a base hit with the runners on first and second. Ledger sits her down. Another strikeout for Brooke Ledger. Her 6th of the game, and Eastern New Mexico leads by 3 as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Great game here from Schaefer Park on day 2 of the WT Invitational. Back after this.
We're Carpet Tech, and we are family. More than carpet cleaners, we're a team. Diving right in, not afraid to invest in our work and each other. We're killing it day in and day out, never shrinking from a challenge. Our people are 1 part passion, 1 part grit, and about a zillion parts awesome. And we are always looking to add to our family. So what are you waiting for?
When you choose natural gas, chocolate chip cookies get a little tastier. Homes get a little cozier. Bank accounts tend to put on some weight. Towels get fluffier. Showers stay hotter for longer. And our blue planet gets a little greener. When it comes to choosing energy that's clean and efficient, nothing else could be more American. Atmos Energy, your natural gas company.
Eastern New Mexico will be looking for some insurance runs as we are in the bottom of the 6th inning. ENMU leads 8-5 over Colorado Mesa. Greyhounds in the game, 6 hits. They have been very efficient offensively, gotten runners around and scoring when they have needed it most. Colorado Mesa with 9 hits, but only 5 runs. They've left 7 runners stranded on base. To start the inning here, it's going to be pinch hitter for Eastern New Mexico, number 10, Lainey Lucero. She's a sophomore out of Albuquerque. Fouls the pitch off. Again, pitching for Colorado Mesa is Sarah Jorison. We have seen for Mesa today 4 different pitchers. Hannah Sattler went 3 innings, allowed 3 hits, 2 earned runs, had 3 strikeouts. And then 2 different pitchers came in 1 inning. Kennedy Viss along with Marissa Nem. Jorson, the 4th pitcher, trying to collect some outs here against Eastern New Mexico to give her team an opportunity to stay close here, just trailing by 3 runs. Ball hit hard out into right field, but camping underneath and making an easy play out in right field was Riley Crouch. 1 away for Colorado Mesa here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Lucas Kinsey with you from Schaefer Park on what seems like it's going to be a really nice day for softball today after yesterday's frigid temperatures with that wind howling. Right now 49 degrees. And the best news is the wind isn't blowing too bad for West Texas standards. We'll have 3 more games coming your way today. The next one will be West Texas A&M. Lady Buffs will take on Colorado Mesa in a rematch of yesterday's 2-1 victory for WT. Off-speed pitch, good one from Jorison in for strike 2. She's way ahead in the count at 0-2. Pitch fouled back. At the plate here for Eastern New Mexico, Azalea Martinez, center fielder, who on the season again a great average, .438. Today 1 hit in 2 at-bats. Smokes this one foul down the third base side. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Let's see what Jorison does. Working against Martinez. Late swing, fouls it off. This time the other side. Starting to see more of the West Texas A&M fans start to make their way into Schaefer Park. Baseball action as well today. 2 games will be played over at Wilder Park for the Buffaloes. That ball hit hard, hit high, and history out of here. Home run for Azalea Martinez. Such a dangerous hitter for the Greyhounds. She strikes again, and her team leads now by 4 runs. As you see, it just doesn't take long for this ball to jump out of here. And I guess it's you can either credit me or you can blame me if you're watching the broadcast today, because I made the comment as we came in this morning to the staff up here in the press box. I said, guys, we only had 1 home run hit all day yesterday. We're probably going to see a few more today. Yes, we probably will. And yes, we have. To the tune of Eastern New Mexico today. After that one from Azalea Martinez, has hit 2 home runs in the game. And for Colorado Mesa, they have hit 4 home runs. So 6. And this game's not over. Next up for the Greyhounds is number 29, catcher Alondra Vasquez. And Sarah Jorison's got a settle down here and try to throw some strikes. 3-0 count. Witzel waiting on deck for Eastern New Mexico. Pitch missed low. So a walk for the Greyhounds. And now Witzel's up, and if you're Colorado Mesa, the question is, if Jorson starts struggling too much, do you have another pitcher you can bring in? And who would that be? We'll have a pinch runner. That's what Eastern New Mexico was letting the umpire know about. It'll be Emily Muth. So she'll run over at first, and Tegan Witzel, 5'10 junior, steps into the batter's box, lefty, who today has had a strikeout and has walked twice. 2-0 the count. That one's outside. Missed again, and so here's the concern for Colorado Mesa is just not being able to get pitches in the zone when they have. Eastern New Mexico has jumped all over it. That ball is in for a strike, so battling back was Jorson to run the count to 3-1. Good contact by Witzel. Third baseman makes the play. Westmoreland the throw to second in time. So they get the lead runner out. Witzel is safe down at first base. They were able to get Emily Muth out over at second base. So 2 away with Witzel on first. And her teammate Ashley Nickerson stepping in. 0 for 1 today with a run scored, a walk for Nickerson back in the fourth, and then she scored around. Nickerson watches that pitch low for ball 3. Ashley Nickerson, a freshman from Santa Fe, Texas. Studying psychology over at Eastern New Mexico, and right now, mentally, we talk about psychology mentally, Eastern New Mexico, they are on top in this game, in control, leading 9-5, a lot of momentum, a lot of confidence. We have a pinch hitter for the Greyhounds. It's going to be number 18, Caitlin Cifuentes, junior out of San Bernardino, California, transfer from El Paso Community College. And still an opportunity for more runs to come in for Eastern New Mexico with runners on first and second. There's a pitch in for a strike. Good one from Sarah Jorson. Jorson just lost her balance there, and so she had to come back and reset. Inside pitch, a little too far in. Eastern has used 2 pitchers in the game. Colorado Mesa, 4. Good pitch there, but it gets over the first baseman's head, and Eastern New Mexico will score another run as Witzel crosses home plate, the RBI single for Caitlin Cifuentes. As Eastern New Mexico, that's twice in the game today. They brought a pinch hitter in, and that pinch hitter has driven in runs. Doubling up their lead, it's 10-5 Eastern New Mexico. And they're not done. They're going to bring Brooke Ledger up to bat, and Brooke has done a great job today batting. 2 for 2 with 3 RBI. I'd say that's really great. She'll watch the first pitch in for a called strike. Fouls that one off, and so it's 0-2. If you are Colorado Mesa, you're in desperate need here of a out any way you can get it, just to get to the 7th inning where you hope that your bats can come alive, but you're now down by 5 runs. Brooke Ledger takes a late swing, and it's a strikeout for Jorison to get out of the inning. For Eastern New Mexico, 2 runs score in the inning off of 2 hits, no errors by Colorado Mesa. And so we head to the top of the 7th inning. Colorado Mesa will be down by 5 runs. Last chance for the Mavericks when we come back.
Delicious, refreshing, Pepsi.
The best tailgates start with the best beef, and the best beef starts with Market Street. Market Street, where we do beef the best.
We are Carpet Tech, and we are family. More than carpet cleaners, we're a team. Diving right in, not afraid to invest in our work and each other. We're killing it day in and day out, never shrinking from a challenge. Our people are 1 part passion, 1 part grit, and about a zillion parts awesome. And we are always looking to add to our family. So what are you waiting for?
Choosing the right countertops for your kitchen can be tricky. Nowadays, there are hundreds of colors, patterns, and textures and materials that range from natural to engineered stone. Marble Depot is here for you throughout every step of the process. And yes, we do have a lot of options that might make that decision a little harder, but we're also going to ask the right questions so that you get the most out of your investment. So come by our showroom and let us help create what you've been dreaming of.
Brandy Holler will start things off for Colorado Mesa. The Mavericks trail 10-5. And what could be their last opportunity here in the top of the 7th inning. Eastern New Mexico has been pretty steady. 1 run in the 1st and 2nd innings for the Greyhounds. And then they had 5 runs opening up big time there in the 4th inning. 1 run in the 5th, 2 runs scored in the 6th inning to get their 10 runs. Off-speed pitch from Ledger. It was pretty nasty, but it was called a ball. Greyhounds fans here out at Schaefer Park wanted a strike, didn't get it. The batter, Brandy Holler, today having a really strong day at the plate. 2 hits, 3 at-bats, has scored 2 runs, and also has an RBI, a home run for Holler in her last appearance in the 5th inning. Fastball that was, I guess, a little too high. I don't think it was too far inside, but called ball 3. Mavericks dugout making noise. They need Holler on base. Not going to happen yet. That's a good pitch from Brooke Ledger in for strike. And so the count is full, 3-2. Holler stays alive. And home runs have not been a problem today for Colorado Mesa, as the Mavericks have hit 4 out of the park. It's been more pitching issues and their ability or lack of to keep Eastern New Mexico down. Greyhounds with the 10 runs. But the offense can produce, and so we'll see what the Mavericks do now with the leadoff hitter over on first base, Haller. And also the dangerous weapon up to bat here, Riley Crouch. 2 home runs today for Riley. Ledger's first pitch misses out of the zone. So Eastern New Mexico has struggled against number 22 today. Crouch with 3 RBI off of her 2 home runs. And this one could be another one. Riley Crouch gives it a ride. Are you kidding me? A 3rd home run in the game for Riley Crouch. And the lead has been trimmed down to 10-7. Goodness gracious. It's like you just have those days where you're feeling it, everything's right. She had that special breakfast this morning, whatever that was for Riley Crouch. We'll have to find out. And the Mavericks have cut into this lead. They still trail, but only by 3 runs now. Michaela Westmoreland up next for Colorado Mesa. Coach Fiefel out to chat with the Greyhounds. See if they will leave Brooke Ledger in or if there'll be a pitching change. May just be to talk to her senior hurler from Albuquerque, New Mexico. So make it 5 home runs in the game for Colorado Mesa. For Eastern New Mexico, they have 2 home runs as a team. Ledger will stay in. Coach Fiefel visiting with the umpire. And she is thinking if we can just buckle down here, get some outs, get out of this inning, and for Eastern New Mexico it would be a big win. Would move their record to 6-3. Colorado Mesa trying to avoid a 5th loss on the season. Westmoreland showed bunt, pulled back, and pitch was high, missed for ball 2. There's a strike on the outside corner. Ledger's done a nice job going inside, then moving back out. A lot of different pitches and showing why last year she was 2nd in the conference in strikeouts. Today she's collected 6. This bunt will stay fair and Westmoreland is safe. Speedy Gonzalez over there on the base path as the umpire turns and tells the Colorado Mesa Mavericks dugout, calm down, calm down. Don't charge the field, but they are excited. They know they're not done yet. And there's a look at Colorado Mesa head coach Mercedes Bodie, 3rd season as the head coach, 11th year on this staff. '86 wins in her career. And again, a lot of them last year. A great record for Colorado Mesa in 2022 as they won 45 games, only lost 9. Still no outs. Westmoreland over at first base now. Every pitch you start to feel a little more pressure if you are Eastern New Mexico. Two pitches out of the zone to the pinch hitter, which is number 12, Aislinn Sharp. She's a junior out of Clifton, Colorado. Most of the players on the roster for Colorado Mesa from the state of Colorado. A couple from Arizona and California. Ball hit hard, and that's going to get through, or get past, I should say, the third baseman. It was hit so hard it just ricocheted off the glove of Valeria Contreras. So the offensive change works. Sharp with a single standing on first. I think they're going to score that as a single. It is. Westmoreland moves over to second. And we potentially could be tied with one swing of the bat here from Olivia Litzen. She's going to bunt, though, and it will come back foul. They were trying to just move the runners over, and with the speed of Westmoreland standing on second base, probably a good idea. Entertaining game 1 of day 2 at the WT Invitational. Lucas Kinsey with you. Glad to have you joining us for this broadcast. The pitch is up inside for ball 1. It's just been a little bit of a roller coaster in terms of the momentum and the emotions in this game. Colorado Mesa back in the 3rd inning, they seemed to snag the momentum. They led 4-1. But then Eastern New Mexico came right back in the bottom of the 4th inning and scored 5 runs. They have held the momentum, scoring 8 runs in the last 3 innings. But Colorado Mesa, thanks to Riley Crouch and her 3rd home run of the game here in this 7th inning, only trails by 3 runs. And defensively, Eastern New Mexico has not been able to get it out so far in the inning. Ledger checks the wristband, spins that ball on the hip, and she's ready. As Bob Uecker once said, just a bit outside. So it's full, 3-2. Big pitch coming here for Ledger. Opportunity for Olivia Litzen, the catcher, who's 1 for 3 today. Litzen takes a swing, ball hit high in the air, playable, but drops. Now the runner's got to hustle over to third. What a mistake there, trying to come around to home plate and safe. Westmoreland scores from second base, and that was a difficult play for her to make because she didn't know whether she needed to tag at second base or start running. And now the umpires are coming in and saying signaling there may be an out. I'll wait and see how this is scored. Sharp had singled to third. Now it's Olivia Litzen with what they're calling as an infield fly. And the run will still count for Westmoreland, but Litzen is out. So it's one away for the Greyhounds. The lead has been cut down to 2, though. And Aislinn Sharp stands on third base. Okay. 3 runs scored in the inning for the Mavericks. They need 2 more to tie. And the next batter is lefty Bella Aragon. 1 for 2 today for Bella, a strikeout and also a hit. This one is fair. It'll score the run. Aragon with a RBI double. Incredible comeback right now by these Mavericks. And that was as close as you could get to that third base line. If you're Eastern, you're still saying, we have the lead. Greyhounds need 2 more outs. If they can do that without preventing a run, they win the game. Colorado Mesa would like to do otherwise. Next up is number 18, Miranda Pruitt. Big swing and a miss on the first pitch. Second pitch is outside. Ledger misses. 2-1, the count goes. Four runs have scored in this top of the 7th inning for Colorado Mesa. They trailed 10-5 before the inning started. Two count, 1 away with runner on second base. Oh, that was a big swing, but an even bigger strikeout for Brooke Ledger to get the second out. And now Colorado Mesa is down to potentially its final out of the game. 10-9 score. It'll bring up Maya Arrieta. She walked last time facing Ledger. Her home run actually came against the first pitcher for the Greyhounds today, which was Sutherland. Communication between the battery here of Alondra Vasquez and Brooke Ledger. Aragon is at second base for the Mavericks. And the sophomore, Maya Arrieta. We'll watch the first pitch out of the zone, ball 1. That strikeout for Brooke Ledger was her 7th of the game. She's walked 2, surrendered 5 runs, and allowed 8 hits. Ledger throws this one, hit up into the air, playable, and it's an out. The ball game goes to Eastern New Mexico. Great play defensively by Alondra Vasquez to seal the victory for ENMU. And what a great fight from Colorado Mesa. They're going to lose by 1 run, and a tough one. Just like yesterday, they lose 2-1 in a tight defensive game. Today was totally different. All kinds of power and home runs being displayed by both sides. But in the end, it's Eastern New Mexico that survives and wins 10-9 over Colorado Mesa. We'll step aside, take a break, and if you're a Colorado Mesa fan, West Texas A&M Lady Buff fan, that game is next on the schedule here on day 2 at the WT Invitational. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Eastern New Mexico and Colorado Mesa matchup. Final 10-9, ENMU gets the victory.